Hey everyone, welcome back to Nerd Room with J&J. James Sharmack here for another Marvel Legends review for you. So, today we're looking at the Marvel Legends exclusive Ironman 2020 figure. A character that, when he was created in the early 1980s, he was perceived as an Iron Man from the future. It's a guy named Arno Stark. He's son of Morgan Stark, an evil cousin of Tony Stark. So, eventually, in what is basically now an alternate future, he takes over the company, and he uses the suit to take industrial secrets and spy on other people and whatnot. So, anyways, take a quick tour around the box. Nice artwork there, modernized art. There's a figure on the side. Arno Stark wields powerful weapons and a superior armor suit as Iron Man 2020. He's no part of a wave, of course, packed to the front. Nothing up there, just Iron Man logo. The legend on the top, Iron Man 2020 on the bottom. So I'm looking forward to opening this box to see what accessories he has, and it kind of looks promising. So let's just get into it. So we have Iron Man 2020 looking very cool out of the package. Yes, he is absolutely 80% a reused figure from the 80th anniversary of Iron Man, but that's the point. It's supposed to look almost just like him. So when, say, Spider-Man meets up with him in Amazing Spider-Man Annual 20, he's like, "Oh, Iron Man, how's it going? Oh, sorry, I can't help you right now. I gotta go. Sorry, Spider-Man. Okay, tra-la-la-la-la," or whatever. I know that something happens later on because he takes up most of the cover of Spider-Man. So there you go. I will say that they use a dark red on the Iron Man armor. Obviously, the little hint of a different color on the gold, but we'll talk about that soon enough. As well as he has these advancements. Obviously, he has these gears up for shoulders, so you can tell he's an industrialist. Gears equals industry, as well as some other knickknacks and doodads to help him time travel back in time or whatever, and to differentiate it from the standard Iron Man. So, what I think about this mask is they kind of make it look like the comic where the eye holes have eyes, as well as they have that mouth grill going on. That's pretty cool. But still pretty close to the original Iron Man, where you could fool people. I wish he came with an alternate head. So let's talk accessories. So he comes with somewhat of a base, I guess. You have these right here, which make it look like he's taking off, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see how that looks. He has a couple of the thruster firings, and he has two pairs of hands, the thruster hands and a pair of fists. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk articulation, shall we? So his head goes back that far for flight, goes forward that far, all the way around. A little bit of a tilt, His arm goes up that far, so all the way around. Bicep rotation, double jointing at the elbow. Wrist rotation on this one, but the other one can go back and forth. Back goes back that far, goes forward that far with the diaphragm. Rotation at the waist. Legs apart that far, go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, double joint in the knee, calf rotation, and forward and back and angle pivoting. So he's got some easy articulation. So yeah, let's get in some poses to see how he looks. Okay, so you've seen from the poses, he looks kind of cool with the thruster base, making it look like he's flying. However, when I'm posing him, it's like putting him on a pair of stilts, and he just wants to fall almost every time, regardless which pose I want to put him in. No matter how I manipulate the thrusters themselves, he just wants to fall over. So it's very tricky to get him in a pose that actually works and wants to stay, because it's like putting him on a pair of stilts. And as much as it looks cool, I don't know if I want to put him in constant posing with him. So as promised, I pulled out the 80th anniversary Iron Man to put head to head with the Iron Man 2020, and besides the obvious additional accessories on him, as well as the head sculpt being a little bit different. And he does have that, like I said, different paint color. He's darker there and more yellow here. It is pretty much the same figure, but it had to be because, he goes back and as I said, he's mistaken for him. So it's got to look pretty similar to him, right? Am I right? And just to show what a 2020 design from the 80s looks like against a modern day Iron Man, I pulled out the Iron Man from the Black Panther wave, from one of the Black Panther waves for modern aesthetic for the comic book, as well as the Iron Man from Avengers Endgame to show a cinematic updating for the armor for, I know it's not 2020, but it's 2023, but still pretty advanced for me, am I right? Just to show you guys, what future tech looked like 40 years ago compared to future tech now. So it's a nice looking figure. I do dig the figure design. Even if it is a reused figure, I dig that less is more with the approach to make him look authentic, make him look like the Iron Man of the future of the 80s. But what I don't like is the effects. See, I'm a fan of the effects. That I love effects when they're done properly, when they work. But the thrusters, as they look awesome, but it takes a lot of time. This pose took me about 10 minutes to just get it, and it's not even doing much. It can't do anything really fantastic. Besides, I did do the poses. Yes, the poses look all right, but I wanted to do more. I wanted to make them more fantastic, more dynamic, but it just doesn't want to work. He wants to fall down all the time. The thrusters work more like stilts than anything. Doesn't really support the figure. So, I know they're coming up with the same concept for War Machine, so I'm not really sold on whether I want to get that figure or not. I do, but I am very guarded about using the thruster effects that he comes with to make him, look awesome. But whatever, I'll still get him anyways. I'm not saying don't get this figure. I'm just saying if you want to get him in some crazy poses, it's going to take a lot of work just because the thrusters are very uncooperative and he does like to fall down like he's walking on stilts. But otherwise, I dig the figure design without the effects. If they just stuck with, if they even had a flight stand like they did the Black Widow deluxe figure, I probably would have liked this figure a bit more. But it is what it is. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. I got more figure waves to come. I have the, as I said in the past, the Demogoblin wave. I've got most of the Abomination wave. I'm not personally doing the Captain America or the Ms. Marvel from that wave. And I should hopefully be doing the Sugar Man wave from Age of Apocalypse. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. That's one of my favorite storylines. So I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. I always appreciate it. Jason appreciates it. And I can't say thank you enough. So, till the next time, I want to thank you guys once again and tell you, as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.